Thank you. Thank you very much. So the now do I have two or one? So okay, but Joy Lowe. Yeah. Good morning. Now you're not making a submission on the local
No, I
alcohol.
cut that bit out.
No. Right, great. Thank you.
My name is Joy Lowe, and my husband and I live within 50 metres of Victoria Street. We love the inner city. During our working life in the country, we purchased a townhouse in the city, which we affectionately called our bach and used as our holiday home. This gave us more enjoyment than any beach house and made us realise we could never live in the suburbs. We have since built our inner city retirement home and have been full-time residents for 8 years and have rejoiced in the buzz of city living. Victoria Street was a delightful restaurant area until the earthquakes. We also had a post office, medical centre, pharmacy, convenience store, fruit shop and other retail outlets, not forgetting the best fish and chip shop in Christchurch. We have few of these amenities now and cannot see any provision being made for them in the area. Council has made public its desire for more inner city residents. We suggest that the Council listens to the existing residents and what does and does not make inner city living desirable. We are the people who lived behind the earthquake cordon. We had no assistance from Red Cross, student volunteers, or even the support of our own cordoned out families. But we stayed stoic in the belief that our neighbourhood would once again be a great place to live. At the present time, Victoria Street is turning into a replacement for the quake-destroyed inner city strip. Every new office development includes ground floor hospitality space. But what we need is post office, we need rubbish bins. It's not that we're the district fun grinches. We love the vibrancy of the inner city, but it needs to be vibrant in the daytime as well as at night. We would just like Council to consider that, perhaps in their planning.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And Maureen Thompson.
Good morning, everybody. Yes, I was also going to talk about the LAP, so I also decided to talk about something different, and it's exactly the same as what Joy was going to say, so sorry if I repeat things. Many years ago, I used to be an au pair girl living in Paris, and I used to just love the fact that the woman that I lived with went down and got her bread and her cheese and her groceries and all on foot, and I found the Victoria neighbourhood area, which was exactly the same. Used to pop down, get my cheese from the cheesemonger, bread from Vic's, which is the only place that you can still go to get anything nowadays. And you could go and look at the little carpet shop, there were art galleries, there were all sorts of amazing things happening in the area. So now we have the most densely populated residential area in Christchurch in the Victoria area. And yeah, we have nothing except for Vic's, which is the only place where you can actually go and get any real food. The place has become Victoria Street in particular, has become a place that is descended on by the 20-year-old age group, which has got nothing to do with the people who live there. And we've even heard of things like, oh, maybe we'll close off the streets so it can become even more of a mayhem on Saturday, Friday and Thursday nights. So yeah, I would love the council to provide incentives for some small businesses to set up a post office, a grocery store. There was talk of a supermarket going in near the Briscoe site. A big sign went up and then it went down again, so I don't know what's happening there. Currently, our nearest supermarket is South City. Well, I don't know if you've ever tried to cycle down the one-way street of Durham Street. It's an absolute nightmare. The cycle lane just disappears about 10 times. And then you have to go down the middle with cars on either side when you sort of get near the Restart Mall. It's absolutely petrifying. So, we all try to cycle everywhere if we can. The other thing that I used to do was I'd volunteer usher down at the Court Theatre, and so I'd be walking around late at night. Now, in my street alone, there's 5 or 6 women on their own, and we do like to wander around town on our own at night. I want that area to be safe, so when I come home at 11 o'clock, I can walk up Montreal and Victoria Street on my way home. All I want to see is a light buzz of activity. I don't want the mayhem of thousands and thousands of students. Creating, vomit and urine and rubbish. So we need pedestrian crossings on that street. We need better defined cycle lanes. At the moment, the paint's worn off on Victoria Street. You can't see the paint at all on the cycle markings. And we just love some normal little shops and places, where people can actually live a normal life. That way, you're going to get your 200,000 residents moving into the city. And when they come and talk to me, they're not going to say, "Oh, don't really want to move into the city." They go, "Oh, yeah, it's fantastic," which they used to do. So please, some incentives, maybe a market. There's just a couple of vacant spaces left in Victoria Street. The failed container corner, apparently that hasn't gone very well. That could become a place where maybe a little temporary bread shop, chemist. I don't know how you'd incentivise people to do it, but there are just a few spaces left, for just some little corner stores. But it would have to be cheap enough for them to afford it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Right. The next item on the agenda is deputations by appointment, and we have one deputation, representatives from the Mount Pleasant Residents Association regarding item 5 and item 40, a community organisation loan fund request, and we will deal with that report straight after the presentation. So thank you.